Hey, Spark order. 3172. 3 drops on a shop. 36 items. Not too bad. There is 1 case of water here, but store opens in 2 minutes and we haven't left yet, so we're gonna go ahead and get rolling. So for the week, we need $241 to hit our goal. But last week we were a little bit behind. Right? So we can work if we have it in us. If the orders are good enough, we'll run it that long. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, if I can make $250 today, I'll be happy. Make a little more, that'd be great. But I'm not setting my expectations too high or anything. So we're just gonna roll with the punches, see what we can get. We're pretty much only running Spark this morning. Man, dude's going 4 miles an hour. Oops. And yeah, hopefully we'll stick to shopping orders because those are the good ones. Maybe we'll get some good curbside orders here and there. But obviously, I'm going to be taking you in the store with me and getting a little POV action of all the actual shopping. Oh, I need to reset that. There we go. I can track our miles accurately here. Yeah, so 6 a.m. start time. It's already pretty much, it's like blue hour already. Little chilly out. Got the beanie rolling, but it'll warm up a little bit later, so we'll probably ditch this and the jacket. So, yeah, I can go ahead and turn this off. What is up, guys? We are early to rise on this grind. Again, we've got a $31 shop order right now at Walmart's doing the Spark app. So, if y'all are up early making some money, ride along today and we can do that together. If not, if you're just interested in seeing what Walmart Spark is like, see what we do behind the scenes, picking items, delivering to people, all the shenanigans that go with that. Again, yeah, we're shooting to make $250 today. That'd be super ideal, maybe a little more. Planning probably to go at least 10 hours if I can, and yeah. It is 6 a.m. here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it's already bright out. We are like right on the edge of the time zone, so we get some crazy early mornings with the sun after daylight savings and all that stuff. So I have not seen the boys final yet. I'm actually behind. I haven't seen any of the most recent season, but I've seen like so many clips and spoilers, so I basically know what happens. Unfortunately, but I do plan on watching it eventually. So yeah, don't spoil the final for me, please. My wife just binged a show called La Brea, which I think is a little bit older show. There's only 3 seasons, but she was obsessed with that the past pretty much week, and she like already finished it. So, been watching that. What is up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. What are y'all doing up so early? What time is it for y'all? Because I mean, I'm crazy enough to wake up at 5. So I woke up at 5:30 to start fielding these orders. Except my son, my almost 1-year-old son, was already up, crawling around, squirming in the bed, waking me and my wife up. And so my wife was pretty grumpy this morning, and I'm just like, trying to find some orders. Very cool. All right, 333 in India. Very cool. Yeah, it's a little bit more reasonable. I am kind of kicking myself here. I know I'm going to need some caffeine, maybe a Red Bull or something midday to kind of give me a pick me up. Maybe some coffee, maybe some tea. Probably not either of those. Let's be honest. It's going to be an energy drink. Taking orders through Spark, just trying to earn money. I've been doing this for 4 years, gig work in general. Right now, I'm leaning heavily into Walmart delivery because they pay the best, at least in my area right now. But I've done DoorDash, I've done Grubhub, Uber Eats, you name it. Amazon Flex. I am also doing some catering apps right now. Those have been pretty decent. But yeah, wake up really, really freaking early for Walmart Spark because that's when the good orders tend to come in. And then, just kind of see what we can get. So I am a dad, yes. New dad. Well, I don't know. New. It's been about a year now, I guess. So, but it's my parents' first grandkid, so it's like a big deal, and we live really close to them, like next door, literally. Um, but for my wife, she's got a bunch of nieces and nephews, so her, it's not her first time around the block. But for me, it's like, I didn't grow up babysitting or anything, so like definitely new dad vibes, trying to figure it all out. It is, I mean, it's wonderful being a dad. Um, Obviously, okay, this dude's waving me on here, going around. All right. No, but yeah, I mean, like, obviously it's great. Uh, and I might be a little biased, but my kiddo's probably the cutest baby you've ever seen. And like, you know how people are always like, oh, I have a cute baby, I swear, but it's just like, the hormones, you know, and being sleep deprived and whatever, and you're just like convincing yourself that I swear I have a cute baby, but no, he was actually adorable through the whole situation, and he was also a big chunky baby when he came out, and he's held on to that, so he's got the super chubby cheeks, and you know, but now I mean he's definitely turning into a little bit of a menace. He's So this is what we're working with here for POV. So it's going to be a little weird here. I might turn you around. We'll see. But we are here at Walmart. Yeah, he's turning into a little menace and getting really loud and crazy, hitting his terrible twos a year early. But yeah, so we're here at Walmart. They're doing a renovation on this one, and they haven't quite put the real sign back in yet, so they're just running that. But they got a fresh set of paint. Looks nice. We're here. Confirm arrival. There it goes. All right, let's see what we're shopping for. I'm gonna grab one of these. Grab a basket, put it in the cart. It'll help us separate orders out because we have 3 to shop for. The biggest one is for Courtney, C. So we'll probably put that one in the front here. And B will probably go up top. And A will go in the basket. Alright, we gotta find these Ritz. Um, let's see if you're nervous. I don't know. I guess if you're nervous, you just gotta like, sorry, excuse me. You gotta put yourself out in situations enough that it becomes normal, and it's you don't get nervous. Just the more you do it, it's like working out and flexing muscles and stuff. The more you do it, the better you get at it. The more familiar you are. It's like the first time. And I'm not saying it's your first time doing this stuff, but I think we need to turn. Yeah, I'm not saying it's the first time you've done it or anything, but like the more you do it, it's like exposure therapy, right? Um, shoot. Okay. So I hate these things because it says aisle BK1, which it means it's just generally in the back of the store. They don't actually have like a solid location for it. So I'm trying to go down these aisles where they typically are, and the crackers and snacks and stuff, but I'm not seeing them. So let's try this next aisle. Oh, here we are. Go ahead. All right. Just a normal. Here we go. I think there you are. We found our first item. Let's give it a scan. Found it. Put it there. Nice. Bro, I know. See, that's kind of the problem with being a shopper for Walmart is that every time I go into the store, I'm like, ooh, I want that. I want that. I want that. It's kind of nice because then I like get to see the new stuff, but then it's bad in my wallet because I come back and get everything. So 16.8 Cheerios. Let's see, family size, multi-grain. Somebody's trying to be healthy. More than I can say for myself at this point. Oh, look at these cookies and cream Pop Tarts, bro. Okay, actually, and I don't know if any of y'all have seen these yet. Uh, they have these protein ones. That's fine or whatever, but they just came out with these stuffed Pop Tarts. They look so good. Oh, I bet. Actually, I bet my wife would really like these. See what I'm saying? I'm I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to come back and I'm gonna have to get these. But we found our item here. Scan that. That is for A. So we're gonna put that in the basket here. And the next thing, Fruity Pebbles. Scan. There we go. I would get one for myself, but it would definitely slow me down quite a bit because the checkout process is kind of, it's not like complicated, but if I'm going to do it for 3 different orders and then also myself, excuse me, 6, 7, 6, 14, 2, 3, 4. Here we are. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you guys ever shop at Walmart, but the reason why shoppers can get it done pretty quick. I mean, obviously we know the stores pretty well at this point just from doing it so much. Oh, apparently that's not the right item. Huh. Oh, this is family size. I see. Let's get the regular one. There we go. But yeah, we can. What the heck? We get it done pretty quick because obviously we know the Walmart, but they have these things, so the aisles. So obviously, they've got the aisle numbers, but then the sections is what really helps us. They've got these numbers. So that's a section number. And then in each section, they've got these module numbers. And you can just, you know, find them super easy. And some Walmarts have these that flash a light on it, and then you can press this button, and it'll tell you where it is. So super convenient. Makes it go quick. We do have an Instacart. I don't know if that's what you're saying, is that if that's similar or not. But this is Walmart's exclusive version of that because, you know, they don't want to have to pay a bunch of fees to a middleman app. Veggie straws. What am I looking for? Family size? Okay. Staring right at it. Got that for A. Put that in there. All right, now we need to get a case of water. This will be our heaviest item. Oh, almost passed it. Oh, I just stocked the water up. Nice. Grab one of these. A little easier to grab here. All right. Well, that's not going to fit in our section up front, so we're just going to put it on the bottom. Should be fine. I'll remember that that is part of that order. But while we're in... Oh, no, I lied. I was going to say while we're in this aisle, we'll grab the other thing, but it's in the next aisle. Ooh, and see what I'm saying? I'm tempted again. Oh, and they just restocked. So this energy drink is probably one of my favorites right now. I think it tastes better than like a regular 7-Up, and it gives me 200 milligrams of caffeine. Only problem, I prefer it cold, and this is room temperature. Oh, but it is nice to see what they have. Anyway, what's your guys' favorite energy drink? I mean, they've got Ghost, C4. Actually, I've never had any of the C4. I like a lot of the Monster flavors. The guava is really good. This one's good, obviously. White is goated. Bunch of the Red Bull flavors. I really enjoy the new one, Sudachi Lime, and the White Peach. They had another recent new one that I liked. Can't remember which one it is though. Anyway, I'm wasting time. I should get going. Next aisle down, we're gonna grab some Sprite. Well, Prime. CA7. Here we go. Okay, so we're grabbing an 8-pack of the mini bottles. Scan that up. If it'll let me. I'm seeing the barcode, it's not scanning. Oh gosh. Try this. This one? See that, right? It's right on the... There it goes. Awesome. Little space-saving trick. Put it on the side like that. It's fun. All right. Now we're headed to the J aisles, which are just right over here. Sometimes this Walmart, the app will like send me all over the place back and forth instead of being normal. I'll send me to the front of the store, then to the back of the store, then back to the front, and then to the side, and then it's really annoying. But almost. Morning. Yep. Music is bumping over here. I hope I don't get like a copyright strike or something. All right, here we go. Cascade Platinum. I think it's this one. Well, no, 12 count. Okay, so it's supposed to be right here, but something else is there. Oh, maybe it is technically this one. It was. How do you know? All right, B. So this is the third customer. We're putting this one up top. Keep it separated. Going around to the next aisle. J15, section 2. And we we got the odor oxy. Very nice. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I might grab an energy drink on the way out if they have a flavor I like on the end caps or like the checkout fridges, whatever they have. Let's see. Grabbing some plates. 150 plates. Nice. Also for B. Oh, that takes up quite a bit of space. Hopefully we can fit everything else for that one. 1710. Ooh, we got a little traffic jam up here. Section 10.
From a self-defense standpoint, I don't know if it was man. I can't insult that. When self-defense, they be like that. They be like that.
Right. Oh, no, that's fine.
Cause
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah. Probably. You not supposed to listen to these stuff right here. I don't know, but this a red state. I don't know, girl. Man, that girl gonna get out of that. I don't know. I done see. She gonna need a lawyer. She gonna need a lawyer. You gonna need a lawyer. She got a lawyer. Prosecutor on the side.
Excuse me.
Wrong, man. No. She was, I don't know if she was wrong or not. Like, she was wrong. She was wrong. She was wrong, but I don't know if she was wrong or not.
Did y'all hear them talking? That was crazy. They were talking about like somebody going to the employee section or something, and they're like, they're going to need a lawyer. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, some bath tissue here. No, yeah, they're yapping pretty loud about that. That's hilarious. All right, we got 2 of those. What was next? What is that? Oh, badge reels. Dude, I used to mess around with these growing up all the time. Just find one randomly. Just like pull it out, let it zip back in, then you get like whipped. Get a mark on your arm or whatever. The ultimate like ADHD fidget toy. 28, section 5. 14. There they are. Look at these. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that I'm like an adult and you can just buy stuff. These things are kind of addicting. It's like, you grab a thing and you pull them. Somebody has to know what I'm talking about. I can't be crazy. Fidget with those all the time growing up, right? Maybe it's just me. Whatever. All right, F25. Getting some Sharpies. Section 5 is right here. Wow, there's a lot. See, like this would probably take the normal person forever to find these, but since I know what the section is, I know it's generally going to be like here, and then I just look at the modular, and then boom, it's right there, 22. So, bam, done. And that goes with A. All right. I'm going to peel across the store, go to G aisles, which is generally like soap, pharmacy items, shampoo, general stuff like that. Making our way. Yeah, what is everybody up to? I don't know if I actually took a screenshot or not, but I can show y'all. Oh, actually, it's not going to let me, dang. This is my son, by the way, that we were talking about. Cutie, adorable. All right, we're going to see if we can find these tweezers. A29, section 7. Or not A. section G, whatever it is. 7 and 10 is going to be. Oh, this is 28. I may be blind. Okay, wait, no, I have to find the right spot. Oh, here we go, 29. It like gets cut off. Again, they're renovating the store and nothing makes sense. So I keep getting lost. Let's peel back around. There we go. Oh, yes, perfect. I already see them. All right, tweezers. Modular 10. This should be it, but. Oh, it's hanging lower. I'm dumb. Oh well, found it. Got it. Boom. Oh, that's gonna glitch out. Watch this. Yep, ran into a technical problem. Just scan it again. Let it figure its life out. And on to the next item. So we need same section, modular 1. Eyebrow shapers. Very nice. Put that down there. And back to where we were. Getting some repair masks. Make sure this is out of the way. All right, section 3. There you are. Oh no, they want 2 of them. I think they only have 1. Oh, good. There's some behind it. Very good. We got both. Put that there. All right, looking for G17, which is right here. Section 3. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this giant thing of plates is going to kind of ruin our space for this person's order. So we're just going to throw it down here. Oh gosh, it doesn't fit. Okay, well, we're going to put that up there for a second. Oh no, this is awful. All right, we figured it out. 133. There we go. Put it like that. Put these over here. All right. G28. Okay, we have to turn around again. This pathing is being particular. 1, 2, 3, 4. Modular 7. Very nice. All right. Yeah, a lot of these items have been pretty easy to find so far, so no complaints. 217 right here. Very nice. All right, so looks like we're finished over here. I'm just going to check what we have left.
That's why I was like, you know what? Let me go
Jewelry, actually. Well, that's fine. We can do that last. But yeah, it looks like it's going to take us over to the grocery section. You know, if we pass I think we passed the jewelry on our way to the grocery, so maybe we'll stop there first. But they keep moving everything around in this place, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, like it used to be right here. All the jewelry stuff, but now it's literally just empty. Well, that might be a nightmare to find in a little bit, so that's okay. We'll just keep doing our normal shopping for now. It's fun seeing, trying to guess whether other people who are shopping are Walmart Spark shoppers like me, or just people getting up early, bright and early, doing their shopping. All right, we're looking for some apples. I think I see them, but there's so many boxes in the way. Gala apples. Okay, perfect. Squeeze in here. Scan that. Very good. I need 6 bananas. Ooh, these bananas look good. Bruised. Same thing there. These look better. So I'll punch in. We found 6 of them, and then we just put it on the scale. Bam. All right. All right, last 10 items. We are on our way to grab some ice cream, which sounds really good right now. We were making some drinks last night with some ice cream. My dad got this margarita mix, and we put like a mango sorbet in it, which really spruced it up. So it was like strawberry mango, and then we did pineapple juice. Oh, actually, we need to turn around. We need to go this way. But yeah, and then blended it up with ice and everything. So it was pretty good. I'm gonna wait for some Lizzie's. Classic. All right, let's see what we got here. Bar S brand. There's Ballpark, Oscar Mayer, Nathan's. Ballpark. Am I blind? Should be right here. Oh, they just packaging is different. This is also the 1 pound, and I'm not looking for the 1 pounders. Here we go. 12 ounce. Still different packaging, but we found it pretty quick. Put that in there. Oh, it's glitching out again. Into a technical issue. Yeah, this app is kind of broken. It's like decides when to work and when not to work. Totally randomly. 12 ounce hickory smoked. And, okay, see, we were in the front getting produce, and now we came back, and now we're going to go back to the front to get more produce. And then it's going to send us all the way back to the back to get milk. So while we're over here, we're going to go grab the milk because this pathing is so obnoxious, dude. We'll probably grab the strawberries last. That or the jewelry. I don't know what that is. So. Nothing but a thing. Walmart's just trying to get my steps in, I guess, for me. Alright, we'll grab 2 of these. 1, 2. Rearrange a few things, fit everything. There we go. 2. Is there any reality of broken not wanting to work right to begin with? I think I'm having a hard time understanding what you're trying to say there. Broken not wanting to work right to begin with. I mean, if you're saying whether it's normal to be like burnt out or I don't know 100% what you're saying. I'm sorry, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to work if that's what you're saying, but got to make that money. Pulp-free orange juice. Oh, the app's being broken. Not wanting to work. Yeah. I mean, I personally, like for me, especially with Walmart Spark, it's like what they're one of the largest companies in the world, right? So I'm like, what do you mean you can't invest, a few dollars into decent stuff for your workers, right? But to them, it doesn't matter because we're gonna use the app whether it works or not to an acceptable degree or whatever. And so why would they put the money into it to make it be smooth for us if we're just going to deal with the problems anyway? And that's really disappointing. And it seems like below bar, or whatever you'd say about like just it's upsetting for sure. But whether it's intentional or not, I don't know. It's just kind of like is what it is. But like DoorDash is kind of decent about listening. Well, DoorDash has selective listening, right? They'll listen about things like that genuinely need to get fixed, and they'll be yeah, that's great, and then implement random programs and whatever that nobody asked for, and then lower the base pay that people actually wanted raised. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of depends. Looking for a 2-pound thing of strawberries. Oh, look, the last one. Oh, it's pretty moldy. You see that? That's gross. There we go. This one's better. Yeah, this one's starting to get pretty full. All right, last 2 items are the jewelry things. Actually, I think I saw it. We got a display case or something over here, so theoretically the rest will be over there. Okay, B29. It says P40. So like aisle P never used to exist. I'm assuming it's in here somewhere. Oh boy, let me take a look at this. 50-piece, multicolored stud earring set. This might take a hot minute to find. Oh, unless this is it. Oh, please tell me I just got lucky. Oh, I think I got lucky. 51. Yes, we got it. Let's go. What is that? Scan there. Oh, good. Good. We have one more to find. I think it's the one right next to it. No, the one below it. These are fun. Birds. Is that the Eiffel Tower? Airplanes. Owls. Yeah, these are cute. Somebody will enjoy these. All right, that completes our shopping. Pretty good time. This was a 36 item shop. We left pretty much at 6, so 40 minutes from house to, well, we still have to check out and bag up still, but it is 3 drops, so it'll probably take us just over an hour in total. But if I remember correctly, it puts us not too far from another one. All right, quick review, make sure I put everything in the right spot. Oh, sorry. It's, and the water goes with that one. Okay. Cascade, Tide. Those two, these, and that. All right, perfect. Go ahead and grab that. So remember. And then the rest is in here. Very good. Done bagging. Pass. This one might just be a 2-bagger. Yeah, everything in 2 bags. That'll be pretty nice. This does go with that though. Put the strawberries and the bananas together. Get this basket out of here. All right. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna load this one up, kind of reverse a little bit. Whew. The bag is not designed well. There. Actually, I might put the ice cream in there too. These are kind of generally cold items. Apple with its own bag. Some peppered pebbles. These can just stay like that. And these go together. There we go. Okay. And we can use this to sort of separate. Not really at all, actually. I'll just have to remember this is one. This is already fine. Put the spoons in these. Poo together. Soap together. Go ahead and put this on top. Look, we're all set. All right. Not too bad. Only took us like 5 minutes to bag up. I thought that was going to take a little longer. Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry. I'm moving fast. Show the summary. Where is Sprite? Okay. Thank you, Matt. Oh, man, I really hate those, dude. They can just like, oh, ugh. I get it. People will sneak things into their spark orders and steal them, whatever, right? But they already do random cart checks in the app and have you like stop and everything for all that. But then unannounced, they do it too. It's not just randomly stop you like you're just some random shopper. Ugh, and it's obnoxious, slows you down, whatever. But I can't be mad. They got to do their job. All right. This is there. All right, that is one order. Put this one in the back seat. And this one in the front. Stuff. All right. That was a little aggressive, but it worked out. All right, I have indeed left the store. Let's go to this first drop, see how far out we are. All right, we've got 5 minutes, 1.8 miles. Pretty solid. I think this one was about 8.5 miles for the whole thing. Actually, I think we can take a peek now at it if we exit out. Okay, yes. Oh, it was 6.9 miles. Very nice. 31.72. So it'll take me 58 minutes. So, take away the 8-10 minute commute, whatever it was. I think we'll be pretty close to that. Generally, I've been finding that their time estimates for shopping has been fairly accurate. But I don't know, when you get those like giant shopping ones and they're saying like you'll get it done in an hour and 7 minutes, I'm like, I don't know about that one, boss. But yeah. So I mean, yeah, solid morning. What are you guys up to this morning? Getting into any shenanigans? Doing any Walmart Spark? I kind of hold up. Wait a minute. No, it is Friday, right? I kind of forgot what day it was. Not gonna lie. I was about to say I'm like kind of a silly goose for waking up this early on a Saturday, but then I remembered, no, it's Friday. This is normal. People work on Fridays. My schedule's so screwed up. If my internal schedule is whacked out and I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, doing gig work will do that to you, I guess. That was pretty cool. Earlier, we had a bunch of people joining the stream from like India and stuff, different countries. I think YouTube kind of does that at the beginning of your stream to try to figure out how to like push the algorithm or whatever to who and whatever and like see what you're doing. They'll just blast it literally everywhere. Apparently, even across seas. And yeah, so it's cool. I mean, like I kind of get slotted into my niche pretty quick, but for a little while it was nice to talk to some people while I was shopping, and now we're just kind of chilling, hanging out. But that is one of the settings you can do on the YouTube Live is you can select like your location, and I did intentionally leave it off just to like kind of see if we would get people from other places, and we definitely did. We got some people from India, which was awesome. Um, but I do wonder if I hit that location thing, and well, I wonder if I could lie and be like, I'm in LA and just get like a bunch of LA viewers, but that'd be obviously not great. I mean, it wouldn't make sense and it wouldn't be useful content to anybody. But ideally, if it actually works and they actually push it to people like in your area, then if I do it here in my town, then it'd be pretty cool to chat with some people who know the market really well. Just like at that catering pickup the other day, there were four of us chilling. All two of them waiting for catering orders, and one of them waiting for just like a large DoorDash or whatever. And we're all hanging out talking about, how the market is, how long we've been doing it. So I think two of us had been doing it for 4 years. I was one of them, and then another lady was doing it for about 2.5 years. I didn't actually catch what the other dude was doing it for, but they all had multiple apps. They all had their stories. One of the dudes said he was diagnosed with cancer, and his treatments were finally like doing well, and he got the okay to like start driving again. So that was a really cool story to hear. And he was similar to me as well, that he had a regular real job, whatever. And so yeah, it's cool to see different perspectives, and then also similar perspectives to of other people working in the gig economy. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, hopefully we can do that some more with these. Okay, what do we got? We have the first delivery here. This is the one in the back seat. So we've got the jewelry. Oh, wait, no. It's actually the one in the front seat. Because it is more items, but they're smaller items. So a little confusing there. Let me make sure. Let's just scan and then we'll find out. So we take this, we start scanning. And yep, that's the right one. What do you know? All right, so we will flip it around and show you the drop off here. Yes, I'm here. Drop off notes, none. Drop it off at front door. And here we go. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Oop. There we go. Boom. Knock, knock. And we're done with drop number 1. If I remember, this second drop is pretty close to here. Oh, that is crazy. I'm not cover the address, but it wants me to go all the way around when I could just cut through here. That's crazy. Obviously, I'm just gonna make a U-turn. I mean, there is like a median so I can't immediately do that. But I mean, I'll just turn around up here. It's crazy they want me to go like an extra mile out of the way. Try to not hit that, dude. There we go. All right, went from 1.6 miles to 0.5 miles. So yeah, we saved a mile just by doing a little loop-de-loop there. Look at the doggy. You can't see it. So I know my camera has like a wide angle camera, whatever, but I don't know how to like make the YouTube app use that one, because if I pinch on the image here on the live stream, it doesn't actually do anything. And actually, now that I think about it, can I even zoom? Oh, I can zoom, but it won't let me go wide angle. So this is the widest angle I can do. So that's why I was curious about maybe looking into like a streaming app or something that'll like cast it to YouTube and see if it'll give me more options with using whatever. 9. Let's see. Assuming this is it. I really hate these apartments, or just like the layout of these, because technically both sides are the same address, but you never know which which apartment is going to be where. Anyway, whatever, it's not a big deal. I just like complaining, I guess. Let's be honest. I like complaining. Okay. Couple of bags here. That pal. Red Grinch. Take a photo and ring the bell. All right. Last drop. This one's a little further. Takes us past that other Walmart, but it is generally closer-ish to it, so we'll probably end up going up there to hang out and look for our next order. So that's the plan. Let's flip this around. I am loaded up today, by the way. I'm kind of geared up for a long day of working. Got a bunch of snacks. Keep me, held over till I get some real food eventually. But, yeah. Okay, so we're at 1 hour in right now. One more drop. It's not a bad pace to start out. But back in the day, before these triple shops, we'd be done by now. I mean, literally, because we've already done 2 drops on the shop. But now we got 3, and this one is about 4.5 miles out, an extra 11 minutes, plus all that extra shopping time it took us to do. But the gear gaps continue to evolve. It's pretty much a straight shot. That's nice. I think later in the stream today, we'll probably pull up some more shorts for different gig work takes again, and kind of talk about them, because there's been quite a few that I've been seeing recently that I'm like, I would love to craft a nice response video to this, but all the editing work is just like too much for me. So we'll just do it on live, and you'll get my immediate, honest takes instead of having to like wait around for, or what am I saying? Instead of having to get like a polished, refined, which is better in my opinion. I think it's better. Like, I think I give a better take if I can refine, obviously, what I'm thinking and what I'm trying to say. But sometimes it's nice just to get like a raw reaction to what somebody's saying, and yeah, I don't know. Because sometimes people are just wrong, though. You got to do a little research to be like, this is why you're wrong, instead of just be like, no, you're dumb. You know. So we'll see. But also, there's some surprising takes that I agree with as well. So we'll get best of both worlds, hopefully. But yeah, we're on our way to be making $31 here in just over an hour. Not bad. Oh, I said it at the beginning of the stream, but my goal for today is, at least 241, because that'll put us at our normal weekly goal. But like, I'm like trying to be realistic about how much I'm actually going to make today, because I don't have a catering lined up. But so like, honestly, anything over 250, I'd be super happy with, because last week I missed my goal by 150 bucks for the week. So it's like, if we can make up for it a little bit, that'd be great. But like, realistically, we'll see. But that is what we were doing with our Friday. We're pretty much wide open, free for today. Later tonight, we've got a game night going on. It's, I think, like a 45, 50-minute drive away from us, which is going to be rough because it starts later. It starts at like 7 o'clock. And I think it goes to 11. So we're going to be home probably pretty late if we stay for the whole thing. And with our baby, woke up so early today for no reason. Like, he was fed well. We put him down at a normal time. I don't know. I don't know what his deal was this morning, but he was terrorizing us. So we're probably going to be pretty tired tonight. Plus, driving at night up there in particular is like, I swear, it's deer country or something, and you got to watch out on that highway. But yeah, hopefully we'll get into some like Mario Kart. I'm really excited for some Smash Brothers. Haven't played that in a little while, and whatever else. I think they're maybe going to play like Call of Duty, some whatever shooter games. I don't know if they have PS4, PS5, or what, but it sounds like they definitely had some Nintendo stuff. And yeah, it's like a whole thing. They've got food, drinks. Everybody's coming from church, which will be fun. And then the whole venue is like a golf simulator place. And so like, I've never done that. I've gone to Top Golf like once in my life. I think that's right. No, yeah, once, and I had a lot of fun. Um, and so like, I'd love to give like a golf simulator a try. So I don't know if they'll have those active or if they're using those as like the projectors, like the giant screens. That's what's going to be really fun about it, is they have the giant projector screens for the games, and with everybody being there, especially Smash Bros. Like, 8-player craziness on a giant screen like that. It's going to be so much fun. So hopefully we can have a good time tonight. We still need to figure out what we're going to do with the kiddo, though. I mean, we're probably going to end up taking him with us. My mom is flying back today. She gets back at 5. My dad is picking her up at the airport. So I'm assuming she's not going to be very, you know, we'll see if she wants to watch the baby. Probably not, because he's going to be a lot. And we're going to be out really late. So, I mean, ideally, if they're up for it, they'd come with us and we, play some games with them. That'd be a lot of fun too. But yeah, so that's how it goes. Rolling with the day, rolling with the punches. I need to write down a list of some of those things I saw in Walmart this morning. There were those 50% extra stuffed Pop-Tarts. Those looked really, really good. There was like a lava cake one that I think my wife would really like. Kenna, if you're watching, let me know what you thought of that if you saw it. Probably sleeping right now with Bellamy terrorizing you in the playpen. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep this live stream going as long as I can. I've got it plugged in right now. The battery is like kind of spotty. It lasted us 3-4 hours last time, so not too bad. But now that we have a charger, it'll last us longer. But I still don't think, like with me going into the stores and everything and not being able to charge it, then it's not gonna last our whole shift. Pretty, likely. It's kind of a slow charger. I think I need to get a new one. Or maybe it's just because it's an iPhone 14 and it doesn't have the capability to charge that fast. So even plugged in, it's like the battery's kind of draining a little bit. So live streaming just really wrecks. Honestly, anything video. Even on my new iPhone 17 Pro, like anytime I'm on FaceTime, bro, the battery just gets destroyed. And it gets hot too. The phone gets it heats up really bad. And I mean, to be fair, I am also usually running navigation and or some sort of location service, and that takes up a lot of battery, a lot of power. Smooth turn here. And then yeah, just stuff I don't know. It's crazy though that even with the new vapor chamber and all the new battery stuff and whatever they're doing, even with I think it used to be steel. I think this one's plastic because it's just the regular. But the Pros used to be made of stainless steel, and now they're made of aluminum, which is theoretically a better heat dissipator, and it still gets really, really hot whenever I'm doing more than one thing on my phone, especially with FaceTime. It just and then the battery drains super fast too. If I'm doing all that navigating, having multiple apps on, trying to do work, FaceTiming my wife, and it's plugged in, trying to get charged, I have to unplug it, or I'll put it up on the vent like that and just blast the AC for it to be even normal. I think it's bad for the battery too. Anyways, I'm yapping about nerd stuff. We are here at the last drop, man. Whew, these yawns are coming. Might have to stop at home and do another little in-home barista live stream. make another drink. That'll be fun. Me, at least. I don't know about y'all. If y'all are interested in that, you'll have to let me know. But we'll make a different drink this time if we do it. Please leave in garage. Very cool. The garage is open. We're going to go ahead and start scanning these. Again, it's the last one, so I'm pretty sure this is the right order. I can't mix it up with any of the other ones at this point. Alright, yes, I'm here. Got it. Left it in the carport. And we're going to grab stuff. Here we go. Try to grab everything except for the water bottles on the first trip. And we'll come back out for that. Ooh, kind of impossible to grab this. Cheerios are so tall. There we go, we got it. And 2 milk. Very good. Let's bring it up here. So for me, I have absolutely zero problem going into somebody's home like that, especially if it's just their garage. Whatever. I'm happy to be helpful. But I can't imagine for some people, that's got to be terrifying. Just to you never know. It's not gonna close the garage door behind you. Get kidnapped on your own delivery job. Boom. All right. And we are done with our first set. $31 in the bag. All right. Good morning. Good start. We're looking at a bunch of Sam's Club offers already. Not super ideal. I'll keep the POV for now until we get back to a parking spot or if we accept an offer. Sam's Club order might not be the worst idea, but I don't really want to go and wait there. Yeah, look at that. Because that's 20 miles for $22. Then you got to drive all the way back. Kind of puts you close to another one. What are we looking at? Okay, so the one that I thought we'd be close to is sending me an offer. It's only $21, 0 tip from any of them. All 3 of the people ordering food and groceries, whatever they're getting. None of them want a tip. If that was a curbside, I would consider it, but it is going to take quite a bit of time to shop that as well, and then it's also going way up there, so you're going to have to drive all the way back. So not ideal. Not taking that one. Let me make sure we are going to the right spot, though. Even though it did just give me a garbage order, I am going to head to that location. I think that's probably our best bet right now. It's either that or wait at Sam's Club, and Sam's Club is just that's a dice roll that I'm not trying to make right now. Whew. Oh yeah, no, but with all the crazy stories, and I haven't heard any in a while, but I'm telling you, people getting deleted, you know what I'm saying? Doing DoorDash. I don't know. this gig work's not for everyone, is I guess what I'll say. And that's kind of why I was talking about, like, for me, I don't have any problem going into a store or going into somebody's home and, like, putting their groceries just inside their door, or like usually it's with senior citizens or something. They'll like be like, "Oh, could you place it on my counter or something?" You have to like walk in, and it can definitely feel awkward, but um, it's like, I'm just helping them out, so I don't have a problem with it. But again, with all the on top of that, with all the stories about just the crazy stuff that has happened to DoorDashers, to whoever doing these gigs, it's like, would you? How uncomfortable are you when you're faced with something like that? Do you say, like, "Oh no, I'm just going to leave it here at the front door," and risk, getting a bad rating, or like getting your tip removed or something? Um, which sucks, but like you're totally justified in it based on some of the things that are happening out there. So I don't know. Obviously, not to like fearmonger, but if you're already a little anxious about some things, then maybe it's not for you. Like my wife, I I made her sign up for Spark, however long ago, because there was like a referral bonus, and we cashed in on that. That was really nice. We ended up making it work. But she already doesn't like driving that much, and but like not knowing where you're going, not knowing who and what, like it can be super overwhelming. So like that's another layer of it on top of everything else. So it's just like, yeah, I get it. Could be crazy. Nothing yet. Well, I guess not nothing. This one is from the store we're going to, but that's tough. Look at that. 91 items, 111 quantity. I mean, at least it's not a GMD, but it is a 3-stop going all the way up there, dude, for $20. Maybe it was a mistake going to this store. No, I think we'll be fine. We've got about, actually, we've got quite a bit of time. We've got about 22, 21 minutes now before the robin drops. So unless like express dropping or something comes in, we'll probably be sitting around for a little while. Whoa. Yeah, this road needs a turn lane here. There it is updated, by the way. This was our order. 31.72 with almost $11 in tips. About 7 miles. And now with our drive back to this this store that's pretty close, we're at about, and the commute to the store initially, we're sitting just over 13 miles for 31 bucks. Pretty solid start to the day. Okay, they're sending me a little order. It's got a $5 incentive on it, but it's not from this store, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn here. All right, we are here. We're not allowed to park in this section, so we're going to just kind of peel through. Wow. I don't know if this car's suspension is garbage, or if those if that type of speed bump just sucks. All right. Did I just hear a dog bark? Can't tell if that was a dog bark or if that was like a motorcycle revving. All right, let's see. I think we might be. No, okay. I was gonna say I think we might be chilling here with some other people, but those are just cars chilling. Oh wait, oh hold up, we got an order. What is this? Shopping. 17 bucks, 2 stops, 22 items. I don't think I'm taking this. Doesn't look like it'd be that hard, but it's only 2.7 miles. Well, I'm not going to take it, and then I'm probably going to regret it. Yeah, I don't know. I know the store can give better offers, especially on Friday mornings. Like, sometimes I drive all the way from home to this store for my first order because they have such good ones, like $36, $38, shopping orders in the morning. So I'm fairly optimistic that I can get a decent one. Let's make sure to plug this guy in. All around too. Keep an eye on this. I apologize. I know yawns are contagious, so try not to give it to y'all. That one went up a whole dollar. Still not worth it. I I don't know if they'd have them. They probably should. I might um, head into Walmart here and just look to see if they have like a 14 plus case. Just that way I can like actually do this. So I have this whole thing, and I keep talking about it, and I haven't done anything about it yet. Oh, but that I honestly I should probably get a nicer one online. This thing is actually good, because I need a really strong magnet for this. I can't be messing around. I guess I'll have a case, so that's fine. But I'm not used to this big of a phone. I used to run the regular ones, but the Pro is a little bigger. But this is just huge, like, so I feel like if I drop it, it's just gonna fall apart. What is gas at right now? There's a tree in the way. I think it's come down. I mean, last I filled up was under $4, but that was at Sam's Club, and they typically have discounted, um, whatever. But the normal gas station here, I think if I see that right, I think that's 387, 386, something like that. 6, 7. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do that every time. I just need to embrace the brain rot at this point. Yeah, we're just waiting. if I turned on DoorDash, there's a Taco Bell right there, but I mean, who's getting Taco Bell breakfast on a Friday morning? Like, you're gonna wait till Friday night and get Taco Bell at like midnight, right? So probably not gonna get anything from there. There's a Starbucks and a Panera down the way, a couple miles away. Oh, there's a McDonald's close, so maybe I get some orders, but I don't want to risk. I mean, you know what? I don't even know if it's busy. Let's just check. And then if it is busy, okay, it is busy, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn it on. It only is giving us a half an hour, and you know, if we take something, we take something. But I'm not gonna stress about whatever. At least we can see some offers if they send them to us. Oh, here we go. We got one from Spark. Not ideal. Not gonna lie. That's not great. Okay, so here's my thought with this one. I'm not gonna take it, and I think it's a bad enough offer that if I don't get anything else, it might come back, and then we can take it then, because, you know, I mean, at least it's a 13-mile order that's not going out away, and we, you know, have to do a 26-mile round trip order. This one puts us sort of ish close to the Maysville one, so we're not going to take it. Obviously, we're not taking this either. That thing is trash. But yeah, hopefully we can get something better, because 20 for 13 is not ideal. Another McDonald's order. I think my sound is off. See, like, oh, I didn't actually realize there was a McDonald's here. I thought there was I guess it's a little further down. There's like a McDonald's somewhere over here. But I mean, a round robin already hit us, so this is taking us 2.5 miles away. I am not gonna take the risk of being outside the store's radius to get another round robin. Although I don't know if that was technically a round robin, if it was just like a one-off random. It was a curbside. That's a little confusing. See, all these stores are just slightly different, and it makes it really hard to track like what to expect. Because like this one and this one are pretty much on the same wavelength with like when you get your orders. Oh, ooh. Okay, this is. I like the $32. Let's see where it's going. Ah, Cherubusco and Columbia City, man. Like, it's kind of tempting, but that's too much, dude. That's too far. That's going to be almost a 50-mile round trip. I mean, that's probably good. Yeah, call it 45 miles round trip. That is not worth $32. Sorry, Walmart, I'm not doing it. But here's the crazy thing. Somebody is going to take that. And I don't know, man. I mean, like, if you think about it, the gas cost is technically not that bad. 50 miles at say you have the average gas mileage, which is about 25 miles a gallon. Say it was 50 miles round trip, right? That's 2 gallons of gas, which is what, $7.50 now? $7.50. So you're still making $25 off of that order in an hour. But what you're not counting is the other costs, like brakes, oil, tires, everything else, and obviously an extra 50 miles on your odometer, that's going to just tank your value of your car. So, like, if you're driving a 20-year-old Toyota Corolla that's literally invincible, um, then maybe take that, I guess. But over 4 years, no, over 3.5 years, my hybrid lost $9,000 of value because I drove it so much. This is another tempting one. Ugh, 15 miles is so much. Honestly, if I was able to switch around, this is the one thing. This is probably my biggest complaint currently about Walmart Spark, other than the pay, is that you can't choose which order to deliver in. And I would probably take this right now if I could do this one last. If I could go up north, do those, and then come down here, because then I'm going to be pretty much right next to the other Walmart here. And so I wouldn't have to do this big drive back, but instead, it's driving me all the way down and then all the way up, and then I'm going to have, even more mileage back to get to this Walmart. So I really, really, really wish they made a way to do that. I guess I think technically there is. I think you have to go through support. I heard one time, but I don't know the validity or accuracy on that statement. So don't hold me to that. But um, yeah, literally, it would be a game changer if Walmart Spark implemented that feature. And Walmart, if you're listening, please, please. Well, I'm a little worried that the round robins technically drop uh, on the 20-minute, whatever, like I'm concerned that they already passed, but it's only another 6 minutes until we figure that out or not. So, unfortunately, a little bit of sitting around here, not ideal. Taco Bell order. Oh my gosh, that is crazy, dude. Look at that. The stuff these apps expect us to do. I don't even know if they expect us to do it or if they're just like, let's see. Let's see if he'll take it. They're just experimenting at this point. It's unethical psychological experimentation. Crazy. Another one. Ooh. Well, dang. I was excited for this until I saw how much it was paying. Parlor Donuts, those donuts are like really expensive. And so I was maybe expecting a decent tip on that, but that's literally insane. So no thanks. Really sucks. Would have liked to go there. I've got some friends who work there. Could have said hi, but nope, not doing that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I mean, there is absolutely nothing right now. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I well, I guess now I'll just say it. So never mind. But I was gonna say I am beginning to see this pattern more and more. Unfortunately, that, like, yeah, you'll get a decent order in the morning, but then after that, for the next hour or two, there's not going to be much, if anything at all. And I'm wondering if I start just assuming that and just like going home right after I do my first one, and then going out later or something. Um, Problem is, there's not really much I would do other than like go home and eat breakfast. I've got that covered. Or maybe take a nap. But then also, it's just like the FOMO of, well, what if there is an order? And like technically, there are a few orders here, so it's like, whatever. But they're just garbage. But also, I say that all before the round robin time hits. So, I just need to be patient. And then if nothing hits here in a couple minutes, then, that'll be more confirmation, but that is yet to be seen. So, like I said, I'll hold my tongue, even though I just said all of it. So, it's getting a little nicer out. The sun is behind some clouds here, looking a little like a little oyster or something. Should turn off my car, save some gas. Trying to keep the gas mileage up on this thing. Because theoretically, excuse me. Oh. Theoretically, it gets like 32 miles a gallon, something like that, on the highway. And I don't know what the city mileage is, but seems like I'm getting around 25, 27 when I'm cruising along on some of these main roads. But yeah, when I'm sitting idle, that obviously kills it. So I'm really crossing my fingers here, hoping we get something in just 2 more minutes. It'll be 7:38. Let me check my metrics while we're at it. Oh, look at that. My on-time arrival at pickup has finally hit 100% again. Oh my gosh. Well, I haven't noticed a difference in orders anymore yet, so um yeah, I don't know if that really matters much. Maybe the customer rating has a bigger impact. Quantity found, same thing. I don't know. What are you gonna do, right? But this being at 100, uh, that's nice. I think maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't really know if it actually affects anything, but I guess we'll find out. What do you guys think? Does ratings matter like that on Spark? I think to an extent, yes. Like definitely for sure. I don't know. Like they have to, right? Because I see other people with wildly different offers available to them. And like look at this. The 738 and there's nothing. So I don't know if there's just actually nothing or if I oh well look at that. Okay. See it updated. It says it's theoretically busy, but it's not giving us anything. Oh, that's so frustrating, man. You think you know how the app works, and then every day it's different. I don't know. Maybe it'll drop it at 740 or something instead. But no, yeah, like grind for the dollar comes out of freaking nowhere. Comes into my market, and he obliterates my all-time daily record and like, oh, we got a Starbucks order. $4.45 for 2 deliveries. No, thank you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he comes in and he makes over $500 in a day, which is more than I've ever made in a day. And he doesn't know the market, so he's not like strategizing well or anything. He's just doing his normal thing. And to be fair, yes, he has Instacart and he goes to Costco and he gets bangers. And I don't have Instacart, so I can't get bangers like that at Costco. But if you look back at his video in Fort Wayne, you can see him scrolling on orders on Spark. And like, first of all, there's so many like available to him. Like he can just see more orders than I do, which is 0 currently. And then like the ones he does get are like crazy 36, 40, $50 shopping orders. And it's not that I don't see those, but it's the fact that he came in on a random day. He doesn't have like what I don't know, whatever. So guys, new drivers potentially. I've heard that quite a bit, especially on DoorDash. They like give you the new Dasher treatment to try to hook you and keep you doing it more later. Um, and so like it since he's coming from out of town, is the app like, ooh, let's give him some good stuff? Is it that his metrics are better, or is it like an AI, psychological machine learning, whatever the app does that knows what kind of orders you take, and so you you know like if you take crappy orders, the app knows, oh, he'll just take whatever, so you get more crappy orders. And then like in his case, since he has really good orders in his market normally, he gets better ones whenever he goes to other markets, because the app knows he usually likes taking high paying orders. And I don't know. I sound like a conspiracy theorist and I sound crazy, and like I don't even know if there's any way to actually even test any of this or know for sure, but it's just like it's just my brain running in circles because I have nothing else to do because there's no deliveries right now and I'm losing my mind. Oh, man. Cuz now we've been sitting here for over a half an hour, about a half an hour, and the app tells me that the store is busy, but there's no orders, and I don't know what to do. Um, and I've turned down some Door Dashes that I might have maybe should have taken. It's like, $6, so it's not a huge deal or whatever, but it's better than $0. Oh my gosh, they sent me one. Please be good. Well, it's something. Uh, Before we accept it, let's look at it because oh, okay. Let's think about this. Oh wait, let's look at these first. Okay, see that one did come back around. Dude, I really, really don't want to take this one. 25 items is like not that bad. Dude. I'm gonna regret not taking this. Let me look at this. That's crazy. Um okay, that's actually theoretically really easy. Oh, dude, I should have taken that. I don't know. I don't know. That was dumb. I should have taken that. Oh my gosh. And look. The other one gone. So people are just taking anything. Um and I think that's part of the problem for sure. nobody has standards. I don't know if it's new drivers or what, or if people are just desperate since this update. Oh, I should have taken that order, dude. $7.44. I mean, requires a verification. Dude. I'm debating whether I should take this one or not. It is the one that I said if it comes back, I might take it. And there's the one that I said I would take if I could. So, okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Like, these aren't great orders. It it the fact that it came back to me means that it went around to other drivers and got offered to other people, and they also didn't take it. So, like, you know. But yeah, I'm debating whether I want to take this one or not because general knowledge, general advice, general wisdom for gig work is minimize your downtime, and this would at least do that. It'd at least keep me moving. See what else they're throwing at me. 380. Same thing. Yeah. Okay, first of all, let's extend this to 12. Yeah, and I got to remember, even if I wait another 30 minutes and get a good order, like a $30 order, the 30 minutes that I'm missing out on is the difference. Like, it'd be the same amount of hourly, and that's if I get a good order. So, with optimism, if we wait around, we'll basically be at a break even for the orders that we have. Oh, so okay, so I know I should take. I know I should take this, but I'm still not taking it. Is this why I'm broke? Is this why I can't Oh, okay. Curbside pickup with a $5 bonus. It's going Oh, I didn't flip camera, my bad, guys. So that's 37 bucks. It's hella items. That's crazy. I mean, I'm fine with that going away. I was not taking that. I was going to Ohio. That was going to be a 50-mile round trip again for 37. So not ideal. Gosh. If I wait long enough, this will go up. They'll add an extra dollar or two on it. But I don't think that's worth it either. I think I should probably just take it and then try to be done with it as fast as possible and then just go to a different store. Go to this one I know pretty well. It's probably the play here. I do like that it's a curbside. I don't really want to go and shop right now. Oh my gosh. This was just about. Please come back. Come back with an extra dollar on it and I'll take it. Come on, brother. Oh, there it is. Bro, what? This app. It's like getting cycled through, but it's not They're not adding any money to it. Oh, that one just disappeared too. Uh-oh. I think that might be another... Dang, I think that guy just took it. Well, that's what I get for overthinking everything and, not taking it when I know I should have. Shoot, dude. Well, now I'm thinking I might need to go drive to another store. Wait down there instead of wait up here. Gosh. Mm. Okay. Um, I mean, like, usually there's so many more orders. Sorry, guys. There's just nothing to do. We're sitting around. Um, Whatever. I think we just need to keep moving. We had to waste, what is it? 9 miles to get to the other store. Let's go this way. I don't know what I'm doing. If I if I sit here too much longer, I'm just gonna get upset. If I'm being totally honest, so I'm gonna I'm just gonna drive to a different store, and then hopefully get something, man. Watch, like, as soon as we get a decent bit away from the store, they're gonna send me something, worth taking. It's gonna be classic. Stuff like that always happens, right? Oh. Well, we went from a great start to now we're about 2 hours in and have only made $31. So $15 an hour. Hourly just got chopped in half. Not great. Oh man, it is so bright, dude. I need to start bringing some driving glasses with me. Sunglasses, that is. All right, well, let's talk about something, right? Let's talk about something unrelated to gig work. let's do some general Q&A fun facts about Alex, about me. So my name is Alex. I am 27 years old. Funny enough, actually, the other day I was in a small group with my church, and my pastors actually were asking me how old I was, and I told them I was 28 because I was like, yeah, I was born in 1998. It's 2026. I'm 28. My birthday's not for another month, so I'm still 27, and I'm just realizing that I told them that I was 28 and I'm 27. So I'm stupid. There's another fun fact about me. And yeah, so I'm in the Fort Wayne market. I'm a little bit of a Fort Wayne nerd. I like to keep up with just what's happening around town. They just recently built a soccer stadium. This is obviously general knowledge at this point, but because it's actually already open and they've already played some games there, and it seems really cool. And I want to go to a game um, because, well, one, it sounds fun, but also I grew up playing soccer in high school, and um, me and my buddies enjoy it. I don't follow it like super closely. My buddies definitely are way more into it. They like follow the different leagues and the different teams, and actually are knowledgeable. Could hold a conversation about them, but I at least find it interesting and fun to watch, at the very least. So yeah, there's that. What else? Fort Wayne, second largest city in Indiana. So the market here is pretty decent for gig work. I feel like it's kind of spread out though, just because like it's basically Fort Wayne and then cornfields. So uh, like you've been seeing with these Walmart orders, right? They'll send me something that's like going way out in the middle of nowhere. Excuse me. And then I have to drive a bunch of dead miles back. So, but the population here is, I think we just crossed like 270,000. Um, so I think that's technically considered a mid-sized city. Um, and again, well, so that's like the city population. The metro, I think, is over 500,000 or somewhere in that area. 450,000, 500,000. Um, so we have like some orbiting little cities around it. Like New Haven's pretty much the city borders are right on. They're touching, and then oh man, DoorDash is sending me some stuff here, and it sucks. They're garbage. So yeah, I was born and raised, been here my whole life. A lot of people don't like it. They tried to leave, or like growing up, everyone would be like, "Yeah, I can't wait to move out of Fort Wayne. It sucks." Whoa. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna put y'all down and look at this real quick. First of all, we're gonna decline this DoorDash, and then I'm gonna get this a little closer because this is a Walmart. No, not Walmart. This is a Sam's Club shopping order for $43. I'll show you as soon as I can here. It's 26 items, which is not ideal. Sam's Club order. You know what? I'm not even gonna overthink it. We're just gonna take it. And we're gonna turn off DoorDash because they're obliterating me with garbage orders right now. So pause. Oh, it looks like they just put on a peak pay, but I don't even care. Okay, let's show you this order we just got. $43.55, 22 miles. So not the like most ideal. Um, but I mean, again, I'm more willing to take high mileage orders if obviously it's paying more. Duh. But like with round trip considered and everything, we're going to be closer to $1 a mile. But if it's worth more hourly for my time, then I think I'm going to take it. The shopping is probably going to be brutal. So let's take a look at these items here. 11 items, 12 quantity. Okay. general stuff. One thing of water, pretty good. Okay, that's actually very mild. What's this on? Okay, we've got a 30 pounds. Okay, so dog food. Also just general and only one thing of water. This is, wow, we got a banger, honestly. Mileage is kind of high for sure, but for $43, I am very, very glad we ended up leaving that Walmart, because we would have been sitting there probably for another hour and then gotten something really mediocre. So we got really, really lucky there to snag this. We might just have to get really used to doing some Sam's Club orders, because if they're gonna drop stuff like this, then maybe we'll hang out. I remember I finally watched that Grind for the Dollar video with your driver Mike, and he was talking about how Sam's Club orders um, drop every half an hour now for the shops, and they're doing a lot less. I don't think they. I don't. I think he was talking about how like um, they're moving away from in-store shoppers just in general, like Walmart as a company, so that includes Sam's Club. And so they're putting more of the shopping orders on us Spark drivers. And so you'll see less, or sorry, yeah. So I don't, I'm trying to remember if he said there's no curbsides. I don't think that's right, because I'm pretty sure I've seen some Sam's Club curbsides recently. But he said that um, you'll see less curbsides and see more shopping orders every half an hour at Sam's Club. So if we camp here at Sam's Club and just like are expecting orders like this, then maybe that's a strategy that we should test out. Because $43, that's pretty good. This will put us at 70, pretty much $75. That's great. Okay. Let's just take a quick look at this. A has more items, so we'll probably put that in the base of the cart. We'll probably use a regular cart. It's going to be a little tough to fit everything from B just in the top, but I think we'll make it work. I think it'll be fine. Okay, cool. Well, we are good to go. We are here already. Let me take a sip of water. I'm getting a little parched. I'm yapping too much. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, let's get in there. All right, we are here at Sam's Club. Oh, yep. I can see why that cart got left there. Whoa. Okay. First thing is C8. Right here. Fine. Uh-oh. Okay. They did this last time. Sorry. Well, I'm not seeing this. Kettle corn. They've got this Garrett mix stuff. Organic popcorn, pork rinds. Yeah, so theoretically it should be right here. But it's not. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. They keep doing this. Let's take a quick look at the other chip sections. Usually it's kind of somewhere around here. Maybe on, oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, that is not anywhere close to where they said it would be. Okay, but I'm glad I found it. This huge bag. There we go. All right. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. All right, what is up, Jonathan? Yeah, there are so many spark drivers in here. It looks like they dropped a ton of shops right at the 8 o'clock mark. Oh, this goes here. Yeah, there's no way we're fitting everything up here. So we're gonna have to figure something out for that. Another one for the other customer. Yeah, we're in Sam's Club right now on a crazy $43, $44 shopping order. Where's Beast? Dog food. I think that's up here. Oh no, that's E. Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Cut through here. One, two, three, four, five. Bro, there's like at least 6 shoppers here right now. All right, here's this giant thing of food. Nice. Okay, bakery. There we go. Look for some cinnamon rolls. Y'all do any shopping at Sam's Club? Me and my wife come here every once in a while to get some bulk items. 3. Something else. It might just be going for it. It's somewhere on the table. I just don't see it. uh, there they are. Very good. I mean, they say these are cinnamon rolls, but these are like cinnamon roll muffins. They look amazing. Oh my gosh. All right. There's some apples. Oh, actually, this. There they are. This dude's thing is in the way, dude. Yeah, Sam's is goated. Costco's pretty nice too. My parents actually have a membership to both, which I think is a little silly, but I guess you can find different stuff with each. Oh, okay, this is one of my favorite things here. This key lime pie. I mean, I'm a key lime pie fan, but another one. Yeah, there's like at least 7 or 8 shoppers here right now, all doing Walmart Spark. Well, I guess some of them could be doing Instacart. Maybe that's part of it, because they do split the orders between the apps, which is really weird. Because as far as I know, you don't have the ability to order from Sam's um, just on Spark if like you have a Spark membership or whatever. But I could totally be wrong on that. All right, I got those. But yeah, Instacart. I've seen specific like on the freezer, the freezer aisles. They're like, get your groceries delivered and do it on Instacart or whatever. So I bet they're probably really solid orders too. Okay, this keeps happening, man. Look, 14, 7. 14, 7. This is not either of those. So, what the heck? Oh, man. This place keeps sending me on a wild goose chase. Waterloo, huh? This is mostly energy drinks. Yeah, somebody was saying this morning when I was looking at the energy drinks at Walmart how many options there were, but man, take a look at this. Alani's, the Bloom, Celsius, V8, Monster, more Monster, more Monster, more Monster, more Monster. That's crazy, actually. Red Bull, Rain Energy. But amongst all of this, I don't see the Waterloo, which I think is like a sparkling water. So, I'm trying to think if that's over here. I think it might be down here. Yes, there it is. Okay, we found it. In the wrong aisle, once again. But we found them. Okay. Stack this down here. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great one. All right, F10. Looking for the next one. Some granola. You know, actually, I think that makes you number 1400. Nice round number on the subscribers. Yeah, thank you. Hit a new little milestone today. All right, we got that one. Like I said, we're kind of running out of space. We're trying to keep order B up here, but I mean, that is one item. It takes up pretty much the entire thing. Okay, take a look at this real quick. Okay, they're sending us to the produce section. Salad. Yeah, that key lime pie is calling my name. I don't need it, but I want it. I'm just now realizing just how shaky this is when I'm walking. I apologize. Okay. Alright, put the cart out of the way here. Grab one of these Caesar salads. Need two of them. For A, go grab some raspberries. A good one. Nice. Just that a little bit. Get some space. Grab one of these. And the cheese. Where's the cheese? J8. Oh, I think I know where that one is. Let's double check. Sometimes they send me back and forth here too, so we're gonna check to see if there's anything else we need to grab here. Okay, as far as I know, we're good. Vegetable tray though, item location unavailable, so we are going to check. Here's typically where they have the like prepared food. And what do you know? Got it. And that's why you check. Okay, we'll just keep following their instructions. J8 is right here. Let's see. That's J6. Here we are. Extra cheese. That's the right cheese though. Okay, it's theoretically right in front of me, but I don't see it. Am I blind, y'all? Is it literally right here? There it is. Excuse me. That dude is still shopping. He's got a huge order, dude. Stuff out there. Buffalo chicken dip. Right there. Very good. Figure something out with these chips. Also spinach dip. Here. Big non-bites. Another buffalo dip. Teriyaki bowls. These are around here. I know where these are. We get this butter chicken. It's really good. I haven't tried these yet, actually, but yes. We're up here. All right. Only got 6 items left, so we're almost done. 2. I think it's down. Yeah. Wow. The fridge or something is like on overdrive over there. It's so loud. Good. 3. Grab some tea. There. Back up a little more. See, this is the Oikos, so right here. Oh, that's a big box. Okay. That is half the size. So, once again, we're going to have some trouble fitting this. All right, that works at least. M1 Chobani. I believe that's over here. There we go. Perfect. We need 2 of them. Big ol' thing of creamer. These on the bottom. That'll lay there. Perfect. Okay, waffle fries. 5. Just 2 items left. We're almost done with this. 6 and 8. Oh, well, must have passed it. What in the world? Huh. There it is. Okay. Well, just gonna leave the cart here because a bunch of stuff in the way. Whew, gotta navigate that. All right, here we go. Waffle fries. There we go. And M9. I think I'm just gonna do a similar thing. Leave the cart there. I think we're out of room, but should be fine to put that there. Leave the cart there. Grab our last item. 7. Section 10. Here we are. Chicken wings. Very good. All right. Show exit pass. We're good to go. All right, we found everything. No substitutions, which I don't even think they let you do substitutions. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how quick we shopped that. A couple hiccups here and there. Not having things where they said they would, but overall, we accepted it at 8. And since we don't have to spend time bagging up, we're going to be out of here at 8:30. It's actually, I think that's similar, if not faster, than our first order, but it is definitely driving a lot more. So it's $243 worth of food. I'm going to have to be pretty careful about keeping it separated because this is a mess. This is the advantage over Instacart, though. I do not have to do, I don't have to scan everything and then pay for it. I get to just walk out, which is super, super, super convenient. I just show them this barcode at the end. Then we get out of here. Awesome. You got it. Thanks. Have a good one. Sweet. And they didn't even need to scan it this time. All right. Yeah, look at that. Look at that guy. That is a large cart. I would not want to do that, although I am curious as to how much it's paying and how far it's going compared to mine. That is crazy. Yeah, that's just one of many, many other shoppers that were in there. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the delivery on that one, but we still got to load up. So, go ahead and grab this. Back in the water. good. And the other big heavy thing. Whoosh. 30 pounds of dog food. That's our base. Now we can put our fragile stuff tucked around and it won't flop over and break. Try to put the cold stuff together. Keep it cold. Buffalo. Chicken dip. This right here, kind of keep that tucked in. Same thing with that. It's like Jenga, you know? I'm just doing a little puzzle. Jenga is not the right one for that, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. All right, that's the first one. Now, we'll do the same thing. Try to load up. Let's do the water bottles first. Move these out of the way. Oh, this car is annoying. I have to. There. Now it's unlocked. We do the cold stuff there. Bob. Alright, let's do this next. And then these. This is upside down, so let's. Nope, it's not upside down. Let's put this on top here, and then we can do these apples. That there. Bam. Bam pow. And the last two things. All right. Is that in there? Thanks. You too. All right. Well, first things first. Hat's coming off because that was a lot of lifting. And whew. Okay. So let's see. We've got a couple options for this. This is 14 miles. It's also 14 miles. And that's 15 miles. So we're definitely just going to take the 14 miles. That's the fastest. Going to be on the highway for the majority of the time. Not too bad. That helps out with our gas mileage at least. And also, on drop-off, we're going to have to be, we're going to have to remember to really make sure we have the right order before we hit confirm, you know, which delivery it is or whatever, because we learned our lesson last time. Let's flip the thing here. There we go. And yeah, because we do not want to mess this up. Also, I don't know if it's actually going to let us look at the items, but you know, when we get there, I'm just gonna, if it does, I'm just gonna double check, make sure we have everything separated properly. I'm like 99% sure I did everything correct, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah. All right, well, that turned our morning around for sure. I mean, this is saying 15 minutes to get there. So between this one and the next one, we should get this done before 9 o'clock, which would be very, well, we'll be pushing it, but that'd be ideal. because I'd put us at 3 hours for $75. It's $25 an hour pace. So really saved ourselves from that $15 an hour nightmare. We will have a little bit of a drive back though, so we'll have to factor that in. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, um, again, overall, pretty happy. Yeehaw. Wow. Whoa. People don't know how to stay in their lane, dude. Yeah, what were we talking about before we got here to Sam's Club? Oh yeah, I was hyping up Fort Wayne. I mean, okay, so like, yeah, oh yeah, like I was saying, so many people growing up here, pretty much everyone was like, I just can't wait to move out of here. When I'm old, when I'm an adult, there's nothing to do here. Fort Wayne sucks. It's flat. There's no nightlife. There's this, that, the other thing. Um, the thing is, none of that has really changed. It is still flat. There's still not, a lot to do. Um, but, and, maybe I'm biased because I have a kid now, but like, it is a wonderful place to raise a kid, raise a family, um, start a family, raise a kid. And like the cost of living is pretty low. I've heard that's going up. Like home prices here are generally affordable, like compared to the nation, at least. But definitely with all the new stuff that's happening, it is getting a little more expensive, unfortunately. But the other side of that means that more stuff is happening. Like more stuff is getting built. Downtown has really made a comeback in terms of like being a place to hang out, go do things. Um, and now, like with the new, actually, we're gonna pass the new stadium, so I'll be able to show y'all what I was talking about. It's still unfinished, by the way, but they are doing games there already. Um, so it's pretty cool. But like, yeah, we're getting stuff around downtown. We're getting new things. Um, so I mean, I can't complain. The cost of living is great. Makes doing gig work like actually feasible instead of just like a desperate cry for help. Doing something so you stay afloat. But um, yeah, yeah. All those people who are saying, sorry guys, all those people who are saying, I don't want to, live in Fort Wayne as an adult. Even some of the people that did move away have actually moved back or have said that like it's fine, it's great. I mean, obviously you need to have some roots here if you don't have family or something like maybe it's still not the greatest place to just like jump into, move to, or whatever. But um, yeah, I mean, we've got a really nice kids zoo. Well, it used to be a children's zoo, and it used to be like I think top 10 in the world. But they rebranded recently just to be a regular zoo. I don't know if that was for like funding purposes or whatever, but it's not technically a children's zoo anymore. It's just the Fort Wayne Zoo, but it's still a really awesome zoo, and they've been getting new stuff. Also, random fact: Fort Wayne Zoo is the only place outside of Tasmania in the world that has a Tasmanian devil. Um, and we were like that for the longest time until the one we had passed away. But recently, like within the last year or two, they reintroduced another one, and it's like this big partnership to like, you know, I don't know, fund or whatever, get behind it because apparently they're like super endangered or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I brushed up on that, but if you want to see a Tasmanian devil, you got to come here. Which, you know, if you don't know, Tasmanian devil is the dude from Looney Tunes. And now that I say that, I'm blanking on his name. So you'll just have to trust me on that. But you know who I'm talking about. Dude who spins around, goes crazy. Yeah, so we have one of those here in Fort Wayne. Here we go. Oh, let me flip. Here is the new stadium. Again, you can see all the construction happening. So it's not super glamorous. But it's like a really decent size, and I think it might be the current highest capacity venue in town now for like concerts and stuff. So what I probably couldn't see it, but they're currently working on putting in the giant jumbotron, huge screen for all that as well. Obviously, like for the soccer games, it'll be used for whatever, but yeah, it'll be huge to use for concerts and everything. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully attending some of those in the future. Um, they have another big project coming in downtown that they've been working on. They have a huge what are they called, like a sports field house coming in. That was the original proposed site for that stadium, but that fell through, and so now they're putting like another thing there, which will also host tournaments and other, you know, sports events and things like that as well. But on top of it just being a venue or like, you know, whatever for all that, they're also building up around it. So they're going to have a hotel, you know, new restaurants, retail, shopping, new apartments, like townhomes and everything going in there. So it's going to be a really nice area when it's done, and it's like right on the edge of downtown. So you see the skyline. You're pretty much right on the river where they recently did a huge uh, renovation. Or well, I don't think it was a park beforehand. I don't know what it was beforehand. Now that I think about it, it might have just been like scrapyard, not a scrapyard, but you know, just like industrial yard stuff. And yeah, they turned it into a really, really nice park. Um, the design's really cool. They got like this treetop canopy thing, and yeah, I mean, hey, maybe one of these days when I'm off, actually grinding away, slaving away at this gig work, maybe I'll take y'all. Awesome, thank you much. All right, we're loaded up. Gotta go scan the things real quick. I'm leaving you here. I think that'll be a little easier. All right. Done scanning. Retouch on. Get out of here. How do I do that? Okay. Pick up. We're good to go. Navigate to the first one. Pretty close. All right. That person's got a lot of groceries. I don't even think that's a smart word. I think that's just a straight up grocery pickup. All right. What is up? What is up? We just picked up a $27 Walmart Spark pickup. It's a little bit precarious here because we just picked up a catering as well, but the catering is for 10:45, and well, this is not exactly going towards where the catering pickup is. So, whoa, dude, that's not how stop signs work, dude. Anyway, yeah, nobody knows how to use a stop sign here at Jefferson Point, but we are going to try to deliver this as quick as possible, and then just speed our ways to the catering pickup. So, yeah. Uh-oh, Bellamy's freaking out. Hey, buddy. Do you see Dad? What's up, dude? Is he squealing happy, or is he squealing, like, screaming, screech, evil, mad, bad screech? Dude. Or, whoa, not happening again. Bro, last time my phone fell down there, and I literally, like, it just went into an abyss. I could not get it back. Are you smiling, buddy? Hi, Bellamy. He's probably confused. He's like, why can't he see me? Well, I guess he doesn't know. But usually on FaceTime, I can react to what he's doing. Cutie. But yeah, so this will put us over $100 already for the day. And then the catering is another 30 to 40 bucks. So that puts us pretty much only $100 away from our goal. So we're chilling. I'm just hoping I can get this done fast enough to get there on time. But other than that, yeah, we're doing all right. Pretty good morning. What is up with y'all? What's going on? Currently doing some delivery work. We started at 6 a.m. So we're going on almost 4 hours. Turn it up here. Nice. Hashtag baby life. Okay, yeah, gas is down to $3.81 over here. I feel like it's always a little bit cheaper at this speedway for some reason. Like compared to the rest of the city, it's always cheaper here. And it's been weird at Sam's Club lately. Like they haven't really been any cheaper at all. Like actually, now that I think about it, last time I filled up at Sam's Club was more expensive than where I could have filled up at the Speedway by our house. Oh my gosh, dude. Use your turn signal. Man, I could have gone. Okay, that's a yellow light. We're going. You never know when somebody's going to try to run a red light. Dude behind me had to because everyone was being stupid. Anyway. Well, has he gone back to sleep yet? Has he got tired out yet from waking up so freaking early? Why did he wake up so early? What the frick, dude? I'm either gonna stop on the, well, let me think. No, because I'm coming back down here. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to stop by home and make a drink, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if I'll ever be out that direction again. What am I saying? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just pick something up at like Walmart, grab an energy drink, because I've been not able to stop yawning. I mean, I guess I'm doing fine now, but I'll probably just do like a Red Bull or something, so it's not like too much caffeine, because I don't want to get dizzy and die again. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 4, 1, 3. Sorry. This is a little confusing. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. There's like a carpet cleaning thing going on right now. Oh, I packed up on snacks. I already ate a granola bar for breakfast. Okay, so I think I need to go around. Anyways, which one is this? Okay, this is just a GMD, so this will be easy at least. Okay. Loud as hell. There it is. Right there. Oh, hey there.
Okay.
There you are. Have a great one.
Hey, you too.
Very nice. Okay, that's number 1. 4 more drops. I don't run over that person because they're out here. Not to get political, but that person had their mask on outside. And if that's not the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of or seen, I don't know what is, dude. You're telling me, oh, I just really need some fresh air. I'm going to go outside, take a walk, whatever. But let me put a mask on. I don't want any of that fresh air, actually. Screw my lungs. My goal for today is $241 and like something cents, because that'll technically hit my weekly goal. But because last week was I was $150 short last week, then ideally I'd like to make some more. But I'm also like, realistically, am I gonna make more than 240? I don't know. So if I make 250, I'll be really happy. But also, I mean, like, we're not doing too bad so far with the catering setup. And after this delivery, we're going to be at about 140, maybe 130. I hate this spot. I'm actually delivering where Austin and Aaron used to live. And anyways, I freaking hate this place because, well, I mean, turning out of here isn't terrible if you're turning right, but I have to turn left here, and it's literally the worst thing ever because it's right at a stoplight. Ugh, I'm kind of tempted just to turn right and then like pull a Yui or something. Okay, we might be able to go. Here we go. 3. After that car, we're good. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, ideally $250. And I was doing some quick maths. I'm like, well, I have 10 hours to do it. So I just need to average $25 an hour, which I keep kind of like going back and forth on making that much or not making that much. So, for a second there, we were averaging that much. You think, what are we at? We're at 4 hours right now. So if I was done with my deliveries on this batch, then that would be 25 an hour, but we're a little bit on a slower pace. So depending on how fast we can get to our catering pickup, since that's only one drop off, it should go pretty quick, and then that might put us back on pace again. But then, from there, it just depends on how long we're going to wait for our next order. So let's see, this is our third Spark delivery, and we've got one catering. I did turn on DoorDash, but it was not good. So that's not even true. Actually, it sent me some decent, like, technically okay orders, but like I'm not going to take an $8 4-mile DoorDash when I can take a a $27 8-mile. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through that. Spark, right? And I am pretty much just convinced at this point that if I were to ever take any of those DoorDashes and try to like do it in between Spark orders, that I just wouldn't get the Spark orders because I wouldn't be within the radius of the store, because I think it's a mile radius. If you're within that, then all the priority is equal. So if I'm taking a mile DoorDash, which a 3-mile DoorDash isn't bad at all, but if that gets me out of that bubble for Spark deliveries, then I'm going to miss out on the good orders there, and it'll not have been worth trying to finesse the system and make a few extra bucks, because overall it'll be less. So anyway, I am pretty much entirely convinced of that. I don't think I would have to see somebody else doing it, and getting like